The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making... It's Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. And the counter is on. Floated through. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Owen. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lampard. Mbappe. He's having a shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Lampard. Danger averted for now. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Always onto this. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Owen. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Isco. Now it's Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well played. Xavi Alonso, done delicately. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Lampard. Rijkaard. And it's Lampard. Son Heung-min. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! And this is getting better. And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And now the breakaway. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a searching pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Batistuta! It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game. And Batistuta! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ah, he's given it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good alertness. Lampard. And here's Mbappe. Isco. Cannavaro.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Chips it through. Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That's really well cleared. Isco, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Son Heung-min! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have won it.
Son Heung-min has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Terrific header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Owen. Oh, it's just a little long.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Paul can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now this could be a... Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
All square again into the dying minute. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Nicely weighted ball. He's in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Drives it in. That's really well cleared.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Lampard. No goals as yet. James. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Lampard. Lampard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Rijkaard. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Milan with a free kick then. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Lampard! That is some save from Kahn! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he find the finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nicely aimed pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's Isco! Oh, he's been caught on it here. This time, surely. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution for Milan, number 12, Batistuta.
We have got changes here
Coming on
from
to
both
replace
sides, in
him
fact.
is number 9, Vieri. Substitutions taking place.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Lampard puts his foot on the gas. Isco. And that is masterful defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Isco. It's a searching pass. Isco really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Picked out brilliant, and a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Neymar.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Isco. He's well prepared. And he's following up.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Oh, that's fabulous. Isco! Cleared away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out towards the flank.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Abiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Has been indicated.
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner.
And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget...
Has a shot! Maldini. Xavi Alonso. Isco. Great vision. Batistuta! Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. James with the short one. Pirlo. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. So we're still where we started right now. He's in a good position here. Oh, it's Isco! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Maldini. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. Isco. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Xavi Alonso. Lampard. Ball driven towards the far post. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Maldini. Pirlo. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Lampard could move up a gear here. Xavi Alonso. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe is onto this. Xabi Alonso hurtling down that right flank. Yamal. Mbappe. And Yamal. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pirlo plays it short. Played in. And now they can spring out of defence. So we've reached the hour mark. Pirlo. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Lampard. Isco, he is always looking to break lines. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. Pirlo. Looking for a run-up. That's an excellent interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's managed to get rid. Xabi Alonso. Isco. And the shot's on here. Oh, nice touch. Shot, surely!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And this is the big chance.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Substitution for Milan. Number 13, Isco. Number 12, Batistuta. Number 4,
And it's Maldini.
Silvestre.
Schneider.
Coming on
Hoisted
the
in.
field.
He
Number
rises!
20, Brahim Diaz.
And a terrific
Number
save
9,
from the keeper.
Vieri.
Really anticipated
Number
that well, didn't he?
27, Serginho.
Desperate
Substitutions
defending
taking
required
place.
here. They've played it short. Oh, it's Pirlo. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to
everybody,
lock
and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is
match.
football at its finest.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. The formidable Lothar Matthäus, the man who, perhaps above all others, sums up what is great about German football.
Yeah, he was a machine of a player, one with a fierce will to win, and no one will forget his exploits in 1990.
When the Germans were quite clearly a cut above everybody else.
Yeah, largely thanks to him, and I think he was the driving force in the knockout stages. The game against the Czechs in Milan comes to mind.
Oh yeah, it was attritional. They were missing key players, of course, but they won it by the odd goal scored, naturally enough, by the man himself.
Yeah, and the penalty, fittingly.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking for the run. Kirkchu. Lovely feet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has been knocked clear. Rijkaard. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And Aubameyang! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Milan do have a chance to counter here. And it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicked it back promptly. Aviati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Kukcu. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe, shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice-looking ball. Lampard. Kukcu. Milan looking to pass their way through, and the through ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kukcu. Played out to the left flank. Great vision. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang running with the ball. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. And it's Lampard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
bro.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, we're on the way. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Vinicius Junior looking tidy in possession here, and he's being shifted off it. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Flings in across. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hernes. Kirkchu. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence.
And the finish! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Vinicius Junior clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Lampard, and the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. James. Well, they've got it again. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Kirkchu. Great run on the overlap here. An instinctive delivery. Showing good feet. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Abiati claims comfortably. Lampard. Now it's Batistuta.
There will be one
Lovely
minute
pass,
added
but
time.
can he get there? Moved on forwards. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Gets into some space, drives it in. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. James goes short. Vinicius Junior. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi, looking to play him in. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now, he's got space here. This looks promising. And the shot! It's in! First blood drawn! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And Messi! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
James tries making a foray down the right. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that.
Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And one more try! Rijkaard short changes him with that pass.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Threads one in. It's a promising position. Looking to go deep. Up he goes! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's managed to get free. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Time added on, 4 minutes. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are and that will be it. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe picking up the man of the match award. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive.
Haaland! And that's caused a worry or two. And this is Batistuta. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He won't be happy with that one.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. He's through and all alone. There's the shot. They've scored. There is the breakthrough. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice control. He's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Marquinhos cuts it out. And he's running through. Big chance! One-on-one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Haaland. He's had it taken off him. That has not gone well. Lampard. And it's Rijkaard. Isco. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Lampard. Batistuta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball. That's tidy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Xavi Alonso.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Haaland. He's through, now is he in? And he's had a hit! Sensational from Haaland! About as smooth as it gets! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen
2 added
again.
minutes has been indicated.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Alonso. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Milan are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How to review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Isco. It's Xabi Alonso. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Lampard. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Milan with the corner, there first. Lampard! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Lampard. It's played through for him. Great ball, and he's in. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Back to within 1. Interesting. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
De Bruyne ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. De Bruyne! Oh, crossbar! Haaland! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Adams gets over and intercepts. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Lampard. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Batistuta gets it away. Plays it through. Can take in acres of space out wide. He's got away. That's good play. Swept in. That's that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else.
Beauty! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rijkaard. Bernardo Silva.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Haaland is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, terrible pass.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there.
Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Nicely aimed pass.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
And it's Xabi Alonso.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Scholes. Now it's Owen.
Haaland is onto this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Stones.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Lampard.
Very nicely done. Picked out, he's having a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Tries to play it through. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Isco.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
There will be 1
Driving
minute
on
at
and
a
making
time.
good progress. Lovely bit of skill. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing
And we
room
come
that
to you now with
needs
a quick
rousing at
request for
half-time,
support
because in
for
truth
our
they've
charity
not
fund,
really been at it
Chant
so
in
far.
Football.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lampard, and here's Mbappe, and this is Vieri. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vieri is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Scholes. Oh, good ball! Oh, well played. James. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, it's Vieri!